Hey, what is up, intelligent people? I'm Mr. Sicko, and as you see right here, I have SCNS, okay? Today, again, we're going to be taking a look at SCNS. I will give you my thoughts about it because as you can see, we're pretty close to kind of reaching this high right here. So, yeah, we're going to be taking a look at that. As you can see, I already have made the TA or the technical analysis and some of my predictions, which we're going to be talking about it today, okay? But there are some like things that I want to talk about in today's video. So, I will be talking about the growth of the CGMs, the product that they have, okay, with the people with diabetes. How is it going? Also, we'll be talking about the FDA approval, okay, some things about that, and so on, so on. And I will be talking about how you should be greedy when others are fearful, and to be fearful when others are greedy. Okay, some kind of like simple sense about that. So let's get straight into it. First of all, let's just start the episode with the be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. Okay, so you know that a lot of people have been for a while into this SCNS talk and or not like, but SCNS is pretty like volatile, to be honest. If you haven't yet, I would start putting some money aside for when it does go back down to $3, which people are like do really think about it. And like we're gonna be taking a look back at the okay. So as you can see on the chart right here, we can see that we have the most volatile area that we see from all of the candles on the screen is this area. So this will be. Okay, excuse me about that. Okay, this is just my notification from the phone. I'll just turn it off. Okay, so like if we do manage to kind of push to the downside, this is the level that where are we going to be kind of bouncing off at, and it kind of be holding that as a support, which I don't think that it will like basically happen. As you can see, like if it does happen, like we will have to push 25% on the downside, which is not that good. Okay, to be honest, it's not that good. So we're going to be seeing what will happen with that, but do not be greedy, as I said, be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. Okay, so now a lot of people are greedy and kind of be fearful. But this is just my prediction. And my take is that this could kind of push, kind of bounce off of this level at around 359, 360, and then kind of push to the upside. Just my opinion. Okay, we could also reach 330 or so. But yeah, and okay, so let's talk about the FDA approval. Okay, priced in a lot of the people own. I mean, some person said that I currently own on January 2022 $3.3.5 calls, which have appreciated quite like considerably in the past week. I also hold almost 10,000 shares with an average price of 292. He says, I believe the price will run further as we approach October. My fear is that the announcement of the FDA approval will result in a dumping rather than a pop up. Okay, so he fears that when the FDA approval kind of comes out, the official thing, when it comes out, he thinks that the price will kind of dump and it will kind of push to the downside. This is his fear. Okay, so he says that I know there are many who are planning to hold this long term and wait for the 365-day sensor and improve in the improved sales. I think we can all agree that there will be a decline in price sometime after the approval. Okay, I have seen various like companies build up on up to earnings or other like catalysts, and despite the catalyst being positive, the stock price takes a hit. Okay, so the short interest is the only aspect that may cause a further surge in the price after the announcement. Okay, but apart from that, I just have this feeling and that this might be a sell when the news situation comes out. Okay, so let me know what are your opinions about this. So he says currently if the stock price breaks $4 to $5, he says that I might sell out of my calls and take out of my initial investment from my shares and let the rest ride. Okay, I might miss out on a squeeze, but I don't think I am willing to take that risk. This is just his opinion. So one person just down below said he said that I ain't selling none. Okay, he says until I see the least $400 per share. There is a massive short interest on the stock that they actually have a good product and working on an even better version. Okay, as soon as Ascensia, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'll just say that Ascensia does its job and sells a shit ton of ever since devices, we will see a good financials. Okay, there is nothing wrong with the product. It's just lacking marketing. Doesn't matter if it's the like 90-day or 180-day sensor. It is an improvement over what is currently on the market. And honestly, it has no competition. To be honest, like Can you find a portal like that? No. So if SCNS manages to survive the next couple of years and see a revenue growth, it will be a unstoppable stock. If it dumps after the FDA approval, I'm gonna get more shares. Like, this is the type of mentality that I have, and I will like basically suggest you to have the same type of mentality. Okay, but he says that I like that you have a long term outlook, but for this to happen, it will likely take 5 years. If everyone goes to plan, okay, if everything goes to a plan, I'll mainly consider about my costs, which will like plummet if there is a sell off upon the FDA approval announcement. Okay, so even worse, a delay in the approval. So this talk will pump from all the like credit sites, YouTube, who's the secondaries news on approval. Okay, I know this might hurt the feelings of people in the sub, but I hold for cost and plan to sell within 24 to 48 hours after the approval is announced, and it seems hype here as it is all-time high. Okay, it will be extremely obvious when that's the case. Then flip to selling covered calls a month or two out. Wait for the inevitable profit taking that will happen and buy to close the calls as IV and shares price dips. Okay, so he basically what he wants to say is that when the price kind of pushed to the upside, when the FDA approvals kind of happens, that we're here is going to be selling like 1 to 2 days after that, and then kind of waiting for the price. After he dumps, so a lot of people will be taking profit out. So after he dumps, so he can basically buy more. Okay, so and like personally, in my opinion, that anyone who has calls or options isn't a long-term investor. Okay, sell it on the surgery and buy back if it pulls back. Those of us who are long have shares and have been here a long time, a few more years doesn't really matter. Okay, this is again the type of mentality that you want to have, and they'll be like so pumped up into this. But basically, the prediction that I have right here is this. Okay, scroll to the lower time frame. See that we kind of bounced off of this. Oh, this was a great support area to kind of have. You can also do something like that. Okay, so as you see, he was kind of support right here, resistance, consolidations, and right here we have a support. So I personally think that like we can see another great day after all. Okay, another like 3% to the upside, 43%. But I will not be surprised if we see kind of a sell off around this area right here and then kind of push back up. Okay, so that could happen, or something like this could happen. Okay, I will have two predictions. Let me get that back. Something like that on the lower time frame. Okay, that something like that on the lower time frame. Let me just delete that and go to the 1 hour time frame, for example, and kind of do this. Okay, so yeah, let me know what are your thoughts about that, and then kind of from there on, we could kind of push back to the downside. Maybe even come to around 330 or something like that. Maybe even $3. I don't really know, but I'm like, even if you come $3, do not be like really kind of sad or something like that, because you can buy a lot more shares right here. And we who are long or like who are long on SCNS and who know that this company will be huge, they buy shares, they don't buy options. And I don't suggest you to buy options either. Just for the people who like really want to buy options. I'm not here to advise anything for you guys, but I don't like options. I just buy shares. That's it. Peace out. Have a great day for the rest of your day, and bye.